Psychos! Today we have a change of plan. I have to go to doctors, and that plan had already changed once this morning because my doctor had phoned in sick, so I have to see another doctor. And yeah, then we're going to Liverpool. Then we're going to do the cake. But we have a visitor today. We have a wild Archie has decided that John's chair is now his. So yeah, he's been getting comfy. So we're just getting ready. The hair is the usual hair, and yeah, we'll see you in a bit. Bye. So we have inadvertently walked in upon the lights turning on the Christmas tree in Liverpool. So we're waiting for that to happen. Yeah, should be pretty cool. The hair's still doing. See you in a bit.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Merry Christmas.
We are at your sushi again, as always. And we have food. Lots of fun. Nom, 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 nom. So yeah, we got moo boo to take home. My moo boo doesn't look right, but anyway. So yes, we are going to have some dinner here. And then we are going to go home, and I will tell you all about what's happened today. So yeah, see you in a bit. Bye! Bye!
Bye.
Evil price. Evil. Hi! We are back now. Shut the door, please. And I thought I would multitask and I would make the decoration for my niece's cake and tell you about the day. So yeah. So it would be just a little bit more interesting than sitting in silence and trying to make this pink pinkier because she wants Powerpuff Girls. So yeah, today we went to the doctors. I went to the doctors, and it turned out to be quite funny. See, last night I made a doctor's appointment about 2 AM in the morning because I can make them online, and I made it with this nice old gent doctor. Well, not old, but he's, you know, older than me. And I get a phone call this morning saying he's called in sick. Do I want to make an appointment with one of the other doctors? And I get given a choice between my regular doctor and another doctor, which I got mixed up and thought it was one of the female doctors. The appointment was later. Thought, okay, that's fine. So we get up, get ready, go to the doctor, and when I sign in on the automated screen, it says his name, and I suddenly realised that I've picked a dude doctor. Like, okay, that's fine. I was going to see a dude doctor in the first place anyway. Now, this is important because I was going because I wanted to talk about my vitamin D tablets because they were too spaced apart. I was getting a drop off halfway in between doses. And also I wanted to talk about the pains I've been getting in my ribs because I keep getting these weird shooty pains in my ribs, and then if I feel it, when it goes away it pops and that's it, it's gone, so that's weird. Plus I also have like a pain in my boob, like this horrible burning pain. So I was like, okay, it's been going on a few weeks now, I best go get checked. So I go into the doctor's, and John's like, oh, I'll wait in the waiting room. I'm like, okay, cool. Because, you know, doctors gotta do what they gotta do. I don't mind. And we went in, and, well, I went in, sat down. I'm like, okay, 3 things. Need my vitamin D reviewing. I need something to do about my ribs and my boob heads. He's like, okay then. And he's like, so your ribs. So tell him what's wrong. And I'm like, I don't know whether it could be, you know, side effect of all my tablets or the costochondritis you said that I had a few months ago. It's like, could be. Checks my lungs, checks my back, checks me, like, moving about. So it's probably just a bit of costochondritis. I'm like, okay, cool. So what was the other thing? Well, there was the vitamin D thing. And he's like, okay. And I go, yeah, I don't think it's often enough. And he's like, well, I can't give you any more because, you know, you can't take too much. You can overdose on vitamin D, apparently. And I was like, no, I don't want more. I just want it to be split up a bit so I can have a bit more of a regular dose rather than one massive dose once a month. So like, alright, well, I'll prescribe you these little tablets and you can carry on taking your big tablet and take these in between or whatever you want. I'm like, cool. And he's like, so the other thing. I was like, yeah, I've been getting a pain in my boob. It's like, right. I'm like, I can't feel any lump, but you know, I've been getting this burning pain in my boob few weeks now. Thought I should get it checked out. He's like, okay. And then we're talking, and he's like, blah 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 blah, and he's very, very awkward about it all, and he's starting to get quite, you know, shifty and weird about it. And he's like, do you want me to examine you? And I'm like, do you think it should be examined? It's like, I think it might be best. And I'm like, yeah, me too. And then it's like, now lie down on this, blah blah blah. And I'm like, so should I take my top off? And he's like, yeah, I'm not that good. And he goes, I don't know why I'm shutting the curtains because I'm gonna see it anyway. And then I take my top off, leave my sports bra on because that can be, like, you know, moved about. And he comes in, and yeah, he's very, very awkward and very, very embarrassed about it all. And the first thing he does is headbutt the lamp that's hanging down from the ceiling. And then he does it again. So yeah, he's like, I need to touch, and I'm like, that's okay. And he's like, I need to just rub in a circle. I'm not being kinky. I'm like, it's alright, I know. He's like trying to explain everything because he's like, do you want a chaperone? I'm like, no, I'm alright, it's cool. And yeah, he was very awkward about it all. He's like, okay, you can cover yourself up now, I'm just gonna check your lymph nodes. And then he hit his head on the lamp again. So yeah, apparently everything's okay. I've just got a bit of a cyst, and he gave me some gel to rub on it. It's anti-inflammatory. But it was just so funny to embarrass the doctor so much, and I've done that twice now. So yeah, I apparently embarrass male doctors because I'm very much, well, it's a doctor, they need to do stuff, you know. I shouldn't be embarrassed about it because, you know, that's their job, they say it every day. But yeah, apparently they don't get that attitude a lot, and it freaks them out. So what do you think, babe? Pretty sure that you shouldn't get freaked out. It's I think it's the whole, like, condom sanitary towel rule. Basically, I learned from a very young age that if you go into a shop all shifty, pretending that you ain't buying what you're buying, and piling like 18 items on top of it, and then you're all flinchy like you're doing a drug deal, the person behind the counter is going to remember you. And I know this because I have been the person behind the counter, and I remember the lad that came in all shifty and weird even after all this time. And yeah, so if you just go in, like, if you need to buy condoms, just walk up to the condom aisle, look at it and go, yeah, I'm having that one, let's read the back of the packet. You'll be amazed at how many guys run away from that aisle when you do that. And then, you know, you just walk up, buy it, carry on your day. They'll carry on their day. So it's the whole condom sanitary towel theory, where, you know, don't be embarrassed and they won't remember you. It's every day, it's necessity. So then we're waiting in the chemist for my prescription. And I look outside and I see John's nan wandering up. So I smile at her and there's a second of non-recognition and she's like, "Ah, I know who you are." And she comes in, she's coming in for her prescriptions. And she lives just over the road. So we walk her back to our house and have a cup of tea. And then we carry on our way to Liverpool. And yeah, got to Liverpool, went to Bold Street, got some cardamom to make a yummy Danish Yule bread that's cardamom and gorgeous, and yeah, I look forward to it every year. And what else did we buy? Oh yeah, some bacon trays for my sister, because I told my sister I'm gonna buy a bacon trays because she has 3 and one of them's rusty. So I told her I was gonna buy them. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any really decent ones, which sucked. So then we got some crafting stuff because we're going to do a crafting video with the kids. And what did we do? Got some inner soles for my new shoes because they hurt. And they we went into Home Bargain and got these inner soles, and I asked the lady if I could sit down on the seat so we could cut the inner soles and put them in. So I was sat in Home Bargain cutting out a pair of inner soles with a tiny pair of scissors. And then what did we do then? We went and looked at the tree lighting up, because we didn't actually know we had, like, you know, come on a day that something was happening. So we got there 10 minutes before and we're like, why is there a crowd? Why isn't the tree lit up? This is weird. What's going on? Oh, wait. And then we went from there to Mubu, got Mubu. And then we got food. We went for sushi, as you know. Well, you know most of this, but as you know, we went for sushi. I had lots of sushi, more sushi than we've eaten in a while. And yeah, it was quite funny walking into to Yo Sushi, because we've been going to Yo Sushi a long time, because I introduced John, and I've been going for years before. And we walk in, and the girl goes, "I was gonna ask if you've been here before, but I recognise you, so I'll just sit you, hey?" He's like, "Yeah." And before we've even got to a seat, she's like, "What do you want to drink?" Like, what do you got? You got new stuff. I want to try new stuff. So I got a yuzu and cucumber. I really wanted to try the Midori cocktail with yuzu, but I forgot they did it, and yeah. So then she's like, "Do you want to put your order in now?" And I'm like, "I think we'll have a look at the menu." So yeah. That's how often we go, that they think we know the menu off by heart and have our order already set before we even walk in the door. Yeah. So that was fun, and we ate lots. And then we went to somewhere. Where did we go? Home. But we went to the bus stop, and the bus was lying. Try not to swear in this one, because we went to the bus stop and the bus had stopped working at like 8:30, even though it's meant to stop working at 9:30. Was I pleased? Was I bollocks? Damn it, swore. So yeah, not pleased, feet hurt, back hurt, Arriva and Mersey Traveller line sods. Damn it, swore again. And yeah, it wasn't good. I was in pain. If you're wondering what I'm doing with green and pink, I'm trying to make flesh colour. Because you have a little bit green to red and it goes fleshy. So I'm seeing if this works. Because we are doing a Powerpuff Girl cake and John has cooked the cakes while I got a bath. Because I needed a bath. I was aching, yeah. Just getting anywhere near. Nah. It's a lot less pink than it was. But I needed more because I have 3 giant heads and arms to do. These I'm going to do kind of flat but a bit bumped up, so not entirely flat. So then we got home, then Jan went to the shops and got stuff to make cake with. Because all along we were meant to just be having cake, making cake. And the first cake didn't work very well, so we've had to make another cake, and that's why it is now 4:15 in the morning. Hope this skin tone doesn't turn funky like the brain cake skin tone did. It went a bit like a brain had been left out a bit too long. Yep, you meant to foil them brains. Wow. Oh yeah, and before we were watching Cake Wars, and we were watching them make Powerpuff Girl cakes, and oh my god, the new voice actresses, I just wanna slap them all. I'm pretty sure none of them are at kindergarten themselves. Little squealy weirdos. At least the old voice actresses were like 30s. In their 30s when they were doing it, and it was like, you know, it fit. It was cool. But no. These ones are all shiny and weird and weren't even born when the first Powerpuff Girls came around. I didn't like them. And some idiot who thought he was brilliant at making cakes, thought he was the god of cakes, ended up not putting support in his cake and it completely fell to pieces as he was displaying it. So yeah, you didn't get free, buddy. 10 points if you can remember, without looking up, the Powerpuff Girl start. The start of the Powerpuff Girl show. Created. Oh yeah, that's looking like a good skin tone. It's looking like a better skin tone than mine. Because you know the pale, translucent skin tone of a redhead isn't a one to be. But I can't believe when they were making these cakes, they had the Amoeba Boys and they had Fuzzy Lumpkins and they had the Gangrene Gang. I think they are the names. I haven't watched it since I was a teenager. But yeah, I was seeing them put all these in. Mojo Jojo, of course everybody had Mojo Jojo. And not one of them put him in it. I was like, dude, him was the best. Him was the evil guy to beat. He was amazing. And if you don't know who him was, you have to go look it up because he was like this devil lobster claw, Jeffrey Campbell shoe wearing tutu dude. Yeah. Work that one out. Yeah, I was like, oh, no, him. I liked him. I hope they haven't taken him out the show because he's like questionable gender and whatnot. Ugh. Politically correctness. Too old for that. So the cakes are cooling. They have just come out the oven. It is 4:30 in the morning. I bet you're all thinking, why aren't you going to bed and doing it tomorrow? Because we're night people. We are good at being awake at night. in the day, not so much. So if you try and wake us up, we will not want to be doing this tomorrow. And it is a very special request because she is specifically, this is the first year, well, not the first year, but it's more of she's put a lot of thought into it. Because last year she requested, and you know, she's been requesting a couple of years, but this year she was like, I thought about this, I want a Powerpuff Girl cake, and I want strawberry. So, yeah. Just like, and I want sky, and I want them 3D, and I'm like, ooh, whoa, how weird up there, I'm not that good of a baker. I think she has images of them jumping out the cake and stuff. Well, yeah, so do I, but it can't be done. Dang it, I need orange. Dang it, I need yellow. I have got white that I can colour, but if you ever take on the model of making a cake and it being a specific character or a specific thing, I have learned my greatest tip is pay attention to the placement and the ratio of sizes and of things, because you know, a couple of millimeters can go from Hello Kitty to Derp. I know that because I've made many a Hello Kitty, what's it called? Cupcake. See, like, their eyes are pretty close together, but look at Bubbles' eyes. Bubbles' eyes are really far apart there. Yeah. Bubbles' head was nearly furry on the floor there. Done. It is now 9:20. We have to box it up, go get some sleep, and get ready and be all, yay, kids party. So yes, we will leave it here. We will see you in the next video, and we'll say bye. Bye bye.
Bye.